Hi there. Thanks for joining me today. There is a little bit left of 'Tis the Season for 2024. When I was putting things away from my Christmas journals, I noticed up on the top shelf of my closet over there a box that I recognized that's been sitting there, and I'm not kidding you, for 3 years. 3 years. And that box is right here. And I thought, oh my goodness. And I pulled it down and took a look inside and remembered what I had started 3 years ago and then packed up and put away. And this is the year we're going to finish what's in this box. So if you'll stick around and join me, we're going to head over to my desk over there. And for today, probably we're just going to go through the box, see what it was. I need to refresh my memory, and hopefully it will refresh yours. See what I intended to put into this book, or maybe put into this book, and then start making plans for what actually is going to go into this book to celebrate solstice, which is the longest night of the year, and it celebrates the return of the sun. And I really love including solstice in my holiday celebrating, which is when I think of trees in the house and boughs of evergreens and wreaths and candles, things like that. I'm thinking of Yule when I put things like that around the house at this time of year. And I love including little animals, little woodland creatures, and of course my beloved birds' nests all come out and go and get put into the branches of our Christmas tree. And those are all in honor of Yule or in honor of solstice. So let's get together. I'm going to pause. We're going to move over to my desk. We're going to go through this box, at least for today's episode. So if that kind of thing interests you to find out what's in this box, I hope you're as curious as I am. And then we'll figure out what we're going to do with this book. I'll see you in a second over there. And now we are over here. So, again, I will remind you, I think I will only have time in this video to simply go through the box and we can piece together the mystery together of what my intentions were for this book 3 years ago. I'll put the link down below. I finally found it. I had to go through my history of 5 years of videos until I could find how I made it or started it. And then January came and I had had enough. And it got put into that box and got put up on the shelf in my closet, and it has been collecting dust there for 3 years. So it's getting finished. And here it is. This, and I look at it now and I think, what a shame. It sat there for 3 years like a little mystery. I'm going to recenter. Hold one moment. There we go. That's a little more comfortable for me to lean my arms on. And I apologize for my ratty old sweater, but it's actually beloved. This was my dad's sweater, so I like wearing it. It's like having a heavenly hug from Dad when I wear his sweater. And plus it's 100% wool, so it's very warm, and it's cold up here in my room today. So this book, I put together the cover, pardon me, using the instructions that I learned from taking the online course through Nick the Booksmith, the Victorian Ladies Book course. So now, I believe in that course she did not teach how to do, let me move these. I even got started. How many was I planning? 11. Whew. I even got started on the spine. I still can't believe I didn't finish this book. She didn't do this. So if you go back and start watching as I'm working on this, I had to just sort of guess my way through how to wrap this cloth around these bands, because they're actual, that's jute under there that I glued on, and then I had to glue the fabric down and then work my way over through the hinge, over, and then another hinge, and then down, and then wrap it around. And it was tricky and nerve-wracking and exhilarating all at the same time. Now this paper, I have so many people say, oh my goodness, where did you get that paper? Well, this is the paper. It is placemats, paper placemats. And I bought these paper placemats years before I even started making junk journals. And one year I was getting out, when I had finally started making junk journals, and I was getting out my Christmas decorations, and these were put away in with the Christmas decorations. And I looked at them and I thought, oh my goodness, I wish I had never used them as placemats, because look at this paper. And I have since, earlier this morning, looked online to see if you can still get this, and I couldn't find it anywhere. But if you have better luck than I do, this is the name of the maker, Michelle Design Works, and paper placemats. And I don't know, the Naturalist's Library. I don't think there's anything on the back. This is on the back. So if you want to pause and take a look at that and see if you can find it, that would be wonderful. What I would give to find another pad of this, because that is how many I have left. Maybe that should be enough. You know, even if I did one a year, that would give me, I think, 9 more years now, because I've used one since, to make a journal a year. And if I'm now 65. My birthday was last week. And so even, I don't know. How long can you keep making junk journals? As long as I can comfortably do it, I will. And so that, if I did one a year, that still gets me to almost 75. So that's good. I guess I shouldn't be greedy. So I, of course, aged it with ink. What else? And because it was done under the guidance of the brilliant Ms. Nick the Booksmith, these are pressed board, cut in the size. Honestly, if you, that she recommends, you will learn so much. Even if you take one of her courses, it will be enough to help you figure out the other books that she makes. And I am not sure if she does a curved spine in her Victorian ladies. I know she does. She's got several different ones that you can take. Because when she started making her books, she was doing flat spines. And then she figured out a way that she does curved spines. She does them differently than I do. She scores lines. And whereas I like a really rounded spine, I found the time that I tried to do scored lines, I didn't like that I could still see the scored lines through. Even when I tried to layer something over it, for me, I figured out, thanks to, I think it was Climmy's Creations, and I'm not sure she's still creating or not, taught a method that she did using a paper towel holder and wrapping cardstock around it with the pantyhose. And that's when I thought, and I got out my rolling pin, and Clemmy used glycerin to soften her papers around the rolling pin. And that's when I thought, if I use 3-in-1, it's moldable for quite a long time before it dries, and I think that will hold my curve better. And I was happy with how my experiment turned out, and I now see a lot of people on YouTube using that. I could be wrong, but I do believe I'm the one that adjusted how, I believe it was Clemmy. I could be wrong. Or it might have been Pink Oddbird. Anyhow, I will throw both of those names out there because they're both talented journal makers. So that's how I did this, but I had to figure out these bands myself. And that was an adventure, but like I said, fun and exhilarating at the same time. And it's very different than if you cover a whole book with cloth, because you can push it down and smooth it out. But in order to get these straight lines, but still adjust for the stretching of the wet cloth, wet from Mod Podge. This is all done with Mod Podge. All of this putting down of the paper was done with Mod Podge. As per Nick's instructions. I'm not going to give specific details because I really do think you should go over and take the course. It's money well spent. And even now, so that was years and years ago I took that course, that still entitles me to go back and watch that course all over again from beginning to end. It's several videos long, and your password still works, and I can still watch it again if I wanted a refresher on how to create that journal. So I can't speak highly enough. So that's ready, and that's going to make a big book. So let's see what's in the box. What was in the box already is, you can see even back 3 years ago, I was putting Post-it notes on my signatures to keep myself in order. And I was getting things started with tea-dyed paper, and some had tip outs and some didn't, and all had this decal edge. Now I didn't have my decal edge cutting chomper. I had to use my decal edge ruler for all these papers, but it was well worth it because I like that look. So so far there's 11 signatures. Whether it ends with 11 or whether I go down to 9, not sure yet. So the box is over here. Let's move this, and we'll see what I've got in the box. and then we will go from there. So what I intended for this book, I do know, is I wanted it to be a play on winter and nature, and maybe a little tip of the hat to winter solstice and wildlife and evergreens and everything that goes with that, especially with the kind of weather I'm used to here in my area of the world where I live. Usually by winter time, not so much now in December. Snow is kind of iffy in December now. It used to be guarantee snow, but just certainly by January we have snow. So I have from a little book, I obviously saved some pages. Oh, here's the book, When Will It Be Spring? And it's a little bear, and I guess he's learning that he has to go and hibernate. So I cut out, looks like I cut out the pictures that are winter. So I actually probably don't need that in the box anymore. Now I also have this, which is music. Player piano music. And over here is where, as it would roll and the player piano goes. I had a friend who had a player piano. The words come up, the lyrics for the song, and here it says, "No bird," I'm not sure, "that nests in the greenwood tree." So I don't know what that was from, but I thought I like the words for that. Let's see what the lyrics were that I liked for this one. Wild little woodland. Ah, okay, I like that. That's obviously why. That's a no-brainer for saving that. I must have hit my Dollar Tree, or no, that's not Dollar Tree. I bet this is Dollar Tree, not Dollarama. I seem to recall I did have plans to make a journaling board and have it overflowing with greenery hanging out the side. Now, as I was finding things, I was throwing them in the box. I have this little tag, and I'm quite sure this came from a sample box from Your Creative Studio. Oh, welcome sunshine in the Alleghenies. Isn't that pretty? Is that a postcard? No. It's blank on the back. I don't know. So that's out of a book. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, also out of an art book. Oh my. Well, this is obviously the side I wanted to use. And some berries and holly, and yep, this is the side I would want to use. A botanical drawing of, oh, is it this way? Nope. Oh, 11 is down here. Duh. That's nice. And then I inked an envelope. So, and it looks like it was legitimately old because it glued itself shut over the years. A botanical drawing of holly, another kind of holly. There's so many different kinds. Oh, here's, look at that ribbon. This is going to drive me crazy. There we go. Look at that ribbon. That's going to be fun to use. So that will definitely go in somewhere, maybe as ties. Oh, I found another tag from Your Creative Studio. Now, winter lore. So obviously I was still saving things that I would find throughout the year. and think, oh, that would be good. I remember doing that for quite a while, and it was handy because the box was up on that shelf and I could toss it up into the box and hang on to it. So like there's a tree. That looks like a Tim Holtz kind of thing, that tree. Same with that deer. Oh, love that deer. He's going to be beautiful in the book. She sounds like she's into something. Hold on. She found these treasures. She didn't hurt them. They were in my recycling box. No, you can go back in your bed. Go have a little snooze. So again, I'm not sure whether they're Tim Holtz, whether they're Your Creative Studio. I bet that's Tim Holtz. I have to try so hard not to say Tim Hortons. Another tree, another one of these deer. A deer that age, I don't believe would have polka dots, but I could be wrong. I thought only fawns had polka dots. Someone out there will know. Offcut of some paper, that would be good. Kirby, out of there. Hold on. So I was saving, that's a sticker. Oh, isn't that pretty? A little bit of pink into the snow. That's definitely Tim Holtz. Oh, I am so looking forward to this. Tim Holtz, for sure. Some more. That's the side I would want, these green ones. I think that will look nice sticking out the side. Yeah. Whether I use them all or not, I don't know. Obviously, I was saving them to have the option. So that's out of a book that I fussy cut. Another evergreen. Very pretty. Oh, I did some good collecting. Now, I have some more books here. Oh, I'm running out of room. The Snow Tree. Oh, I remember this book. I like it because certain aspects of the snow are embossed. I don't know if you can see that. It's a really beautiful book, and look at the border around it. I wanted to be able to also use the border. I've used it in other books, I remember. And so I wanted to be able to make use of, see the embossing in the snow there? And I love that squirrel. Not sure I'd be into the little bears or not, but the little squirrels for sure. Very pretty. Look at that. Oh, that was a cute book. I wonder if the price tag is still on the back, the 3-year-old price tag. Nope. So I wonder if I got that at my Kirby sale. Here's another one. Dear Rebecca, Winter is Here. Now, if some of this came from Happy Mail or Happy Gifts, and I'm not remembering correctly, please accept my gratitude. Oh, I love these little vignettes here. A little groundhog going to sleep for the winter. Very pretty. Okay. Then I also, looks like I have some for 3D for the journaling board. Oh, good. More of this ribbon. Love this ribbon. Excellent. Good choice. Oh, here's, look at that disheveled bunny. Isn't he lovely? And that obviously was from Valentina. I remember she sent me some really nice things. Some more for the journaling board, for sure. I mean, obviously not all of it would go on the journaling board, but I just saved it. Same with these. And again, I bet, knowing me, I got these after Christmas when the dollar stores sell everything like 4 for $1. Like I got red berries here. Yeah, I'm not sure what store that even would be. Now, when I look at it. Oh, pine cones with gold sparkles. Okay, all right, this is going to be fun. Oh, another, oh, this is a little Kleenex. Look at that little squirrel. So sweet with the little European robin. Very sweet. And, that would, yes, okay, that makes sense. These cards to make into journaling cards. Here's some offcuts from when I covered the cover. Winter Magic. I bet I wanted this poem. And here is some paper, I bet from Camille. Hand-stamped paper. Look at that, that's beautiful. That feels like straw paper that's been hand-stamped. I may have to put that in the press. And that's definitely vintage. There's no barcodes on this. And I'm not even sure anyone would use those anymore. That's out of that book. Oh, I saved some tassels. So I don't know whether I wanted to have a choice or whether I planned on using both. Oh, a bunny. Some more offcuts. Yeah, you can see where I inked as opposed to where it's not inked. Ah, a feather. Some Winter Lord. Oh, template. Ah, I made myself a template. Catherine, you smarty. This is like Back to the Future in junk journal world. Norway spruce. So obviously these came out of books that I didn't write what book they're from. Oh, I wrote the 1918. Oh, Catherine. Thank you, past Catherine. Future Catherine thanks you. Winter is here. And there's some beautiful... Boy, I wish I had known about this when I was working. Mind you, I'm not making any other... Oh. I'm not sure I can cut this one up. These are beautiful. I'm going to have to think about this one. Those illustrations are absolutely beautiful. It's Christmas Day if you like. Christmas comes in winter. Isn't that sweet? Some more offcut. What did I save here? On the Rising of the Sun. Oh, some more music. Once in Royal David City. Wait, Stars Are Shining. I bet that's why I wanted that one, because it mentions stars. All right. Ah, Christmas card. I remember putting that on the front of a solstice journal that I created once. I made 2 solstice journals one Christmas. And I didn't know whether that would be down anyone's junk journal alley or up anyone's junk journal alley, and they ended up being very popular. Yeah, I liked this little bird with the acorn. Oh, he's sweet. Yeah, I wonder what book he's from. Oh, this is the sad little Christmas tree that nobody would ever pick because he was curved. He was hanging over. Oh, look at that deer. No wonder I saved that page. That's beautiful. Let's grab a few more of these because we are quickly running out of time. I saved a lot of things. Oh, there's a berry. Came off something. And these obviously are from Tiny Ideals books that I received in Happy Mail. And January for from Edith. Oh, another feather, another white feather. I bet I wanted it to be like for a snowy owl. And that, I like that. And the moon, oh yeah. I think I was hoping that this book wouldn't have any in the illustrations, and I'm not sure whether I'll stick to it or not. There, that's beautiful. That's the side I would have wanted. Whether I wanted to try and create a book where the illustrations didn't show human life, that it was the woods untouched by, you know, no humans entering into their world. Now these are winter quotes, and I used them in the other solstice books that I've made before, and oh good, three years ago Catherine knew to save these quotes in case I wanted to use them. Thank you, Catherine. Oh, some more, some extra pre-made pages. My goodness, this just keeps going. Evening Twilight. I think that's why I liked this one. Evening Twilight. Unless there's something in here. Oh, these are mushrooms. Yep. So I would... And I liked these. And some owls. Oh, good. I wrote the year, 1900. Another owl, 1900. 1950 for these drawings of trees. 1941 for this. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I wasn't. I know that one time I was hoping that maybe I could make a solstice. Maybe I was giving myself options. I should have left myself better notes. This is just a blank. Is it a blank page? No. Oh. Is that the solstice sky? I'm not sure. I'll have to look at that. We're running out of time. My camera is going to tell me I'm running out of time. Now I know for sure I saved these. These were from Your Creative Studio. Same with this notepad. So that should go in with it. And more napkins with little, oh, more from Valentina. Thank you, Valentina. Oh, I made myself, hold on. More papers. Oh, we're going to get really fast here. I've been reminiscing too much. Oh, some Nancy paper. Awesome choice. Another feather. Some more Camille paper. Oh, that's going to be nice to use. That looks nice and dirty. Now, what is this from? This must be from another one that I made. Or maybe I made these and decided I wanted decal edge. I don't know. It's all a mystery. I like that. I like those. More set. Yep, Your Creative Studio. So those are beautiful. These are also Your Creative Studio. So I wonder what happened here. I'll have to see if I can iron that out. Some vellum. I was going to say velour. Vellum. Oh, a Jan Brett tree and more Jan Brett. Thank goodness I found a new Jan Brett. Oh, this is going to be the journaling board. And then we're getting near the end here. So, oh, I made my template for making the Celtic art. Ah, okay, solstice. Some more papers to use, blank papers. That's the nice thing about the instructions from Nick the Booksmith. She designs the sizes of her books that you make everything for it to fit a folded over standard letter-sized paper, 8.5 by 11. And that's when I was experimenting with doing a digital stamp on my final page. Some more, a tissue, and then, oh, some more of these. Holy crow, there's a lot of these. I don't think I'll be putting them all in that book. And that's it. We have come to the end of the box. So, the next time we get together, I'm going to go through all this and start making some more decisions, some better decisions on what will be going in, what will be a better consistent theme. And I certainly have more books now over here that I may want to add in, and we'll see where we go from there. So thanks for joining me today on my Back to the Future with my Winter Solstice book. And again, there's a link down below from 3 years ago. There's actually a few episodes that I did on how I put this fabric over the spine. So if you're interested, go back and take a look, and hopefully that'll hold you over until I have time to sit down at my desk here again and turn on my camera. Thanks for joining me. Say hi down below and I'll say hi back at you. And have a great rest of your day. I'm doing much better. I'm having a good day today. So, and it's even better now that I've had a chance to have my therapy session with you. Take care.